most anticipated movie of June 2025, Ballerina, least anticipated movie of June 2025, How to Train Your Dragon remake. Hey guys, this is Frozen Wish Studios here, and welcome back to another video. And today I am making a quick video, but this is a video that I had planned for a few days now. As you know, I recently checked out this video from the channel Alexander Robinson. I forgot his actual channel name, but his Alexander Robinson is just his full name. Called "Why You Should Watch Pacific Rim Instead of Grown Ups Too." Yeah, that was like back. That was a 2013 video, but I still watched it, and that was a very interesting video that inspired me to make a video like why you should see X instead of Y, why you should see this movie instead of that movie. But yeah, so yeah, now we got two movies incoming. Now I could have done that for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning and Lilo and Stitch remake. I if I saw that video earlier on, I could have made a video talking about why you should see Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning instead of Lilo and Stitch remake. And heck, why you should like I could have even made a video on why you should see Thunderbolts instead of Lilo and Stitch remake. But unfortunately, it's too late for that now. Because yeah, sadly, I lost. Lilo and Stitch has beaten both Thunderbolts and Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning combined the box office, which sucks because yeah, Final Reckoning, especially Thunderbolts, are way, way, way better than Lilo and Stitch. But yeah, less than a month from now, in a few weeks from now, we are getting my least anticipated movie of June 2025, How to Train Your Dragon remake. And also one more week to go now before my most anticipated movie of June 2025, Ballerina. Now I know it's technically called From the World of John Wick, Ballerina, but I'll just call it Ballerina because honestly, I don't like the from the world that shoehorned in From the World of John Wick title. Yeah, Ballerina is just better. So yeah, now I'm gonna go over these two movies and explain why I think you should watch the Ballerina movie instead of How to Train Your Dragon remake. The reason why I'm choosing these two movies together is pretty much their reputation that they have. Yeah, so I was now I had to make this video early on. I wanted to do it now and get this out of the way because I woke up this morning. By the way, it's morning now in my area as I'm recording this. I woke up with one of my friend on Instagram showing me a video about the Ballerina having bad reputation, like because and saying that Lionsgate probably doesn't have confidence in this movie. There is a recent report that recent news about Ballerina that uh, the the social media reactions are already out, and they're positives. But unfortunately, Lionsgate said that they're only releasing the positive reviews, and then they'll release like the full reviews like come out on June 2. So meaning that people like it is suspect that people are suspicious that Lionsgate is not confident with the film. That's why they decided to put the only the positive reviews out, hide the bad reviews, and also make people lie about their opinions. Yeah. Now we have the official social media reactions for Ballerina, and they're all saying it's positive. They're saying that the action is awesome. It's exactly what they expect from a John Wick movie. But it is the worst. Sorry, the weakest John Wick movie, and the story is bad. And not to mention, it is projected to be one of the biggest box office bombs of the year. I mean, ever since the year began, people already suspected that this was going to be one of the biggest box office bombs of 2025. And then we got the How to Train Dragon live action remake, which is suspected to be one of the highest grossing movies of 2025 to be like in that top 10. But I want the other way around. I want Ballerina to succeed and How to Train Your Dragon to flop. So yeah, now let's start off with Ballerina. Why you should watch Ballerina? Why you should support this movie? Okay, let's break it down into like a couple of reasons why. So, first of all, it's a John Wick movie. We all love John Wick. Like, I know except for my good friend Harry Thomas, though he's only seen, at least he's excited for this one because it's a female led John Wick spin-off and not just another John Wick movie. But the John Wick franchise has been so consistent throughout. Like every single John Wick movie from John Wick 1 to John Wick Chapter 4, especially John Wick Chapter 4, have gotten a lot of praise. And unlike Furiosa, where Mad Max is not in it, by the way, I still praise Furiosa, by the way. It still holds up on rewatch. At least Ballerina has John Wick in it. So if you're tired of girl power, girl boss, if you're tired of female-led action movies where women kick men's ass, then at least support this movie for John Wick himself being in it. I'm sure he has a purpose in it. So yeah, second reason why you should watch this movie, you should support it, is Ana de Armas. She is a badass action star. I think she is one of the greatest action heroines yet. Like, if you've seen, if you remember No Time to Die, you probably remember Paloma, that scene. Like, she only had 10 minutes of screen time. Yeah, those 10 minutes, she made such a huge impact on fans, and that just instantly gained a huge fan base for Ana de Armas. So much so that people were asking for an Ana de Armas led action movie. So the fact that this movie stars Ana de Armas is probably the main reason why I'm hyped for this film and why you should go see it. And boy, does Ana de Armas in this one just look as stunning as ever. Sure, I don't think this will be the I don't think this will be the absolute best Ana de Armas performance ever. I still think that would go. I still think Paloma will remain as the best Ana de Armas role, but yeah, Ana de Armas still kicks ass as much as Paloma, and this certainly looks like the Paloma spin-off that fans all wanted, just disguised as a John Wick movie. That's what the trailers look like. And oh well, some. And third, yes, the action, the epic action in this one. Like, you can tell that they're keeping the violent action of the John Wick of the other John Wick films, except with her. I mean, and last thing I want to say before I move on to How to Trade Jacket, stop hating on women. Please give female action heroes a chance. Like, why are people so obsessed with hating on women now, and only men get love? Like, that is just unfair. I bet people will praise that the Kane spin-off just because it has a male lead, but if Kane's daughter, forgot her name, haven't seen John Wick for in a while. If it's about her, the people will turn their backs on it because she's a woman. So people, like, seriously, these sexism in Hollywood needs to stop. So yeah, if this movie actually gets bad reviews as opposed to the main John Wick franchise, I will lose my shit on this one. Yeah, yeah, people just stop pretending to be tired of female-led films. You just hate women. Like literally, people only the only reason people did not watch Furiosa last year is because it has a female lead. But that's it. People just hate women now. And I still love women. So yeah. So if you are a fan of girl power, definitely watch this movie right here. And I mean, yeah, legit watch it. So now we move on to How to Train Your Dragon and why you should not watch that movie. Okay, yes, for context, yes, I will still watch this movie. Why? Because I'm a cinephile. I watch any movie, good or bad. I'm sick of people just saying, "Oh, Frozen. If you know the movie's gonna be bad, then don't watch it." Yeah, people just say that I'm not really a critic. I'm just pretending to. Yes, I am a fucking critic. Yeah, so shut the fuck up. But yeah, and plus, I need the movies for my top 10 worst movies of the year list. So if I don't watch bad movies, how am I going to make my worst movies of the year? And it's usually a rare instance for a movie I'm excited for to end up being bad. Like that was a rare instance. Um. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. On with the How to Train Your Dragon remake. Why you should not watch that movie? One, it's a fucking live action It's a fucking live action remake. Like seriously, and plus the original How to Train Your Dragon remake came out in 2010, like 15 years ago. Like, why are you remaking a movie? Why would the a movie from 15 years ago get a live action remake? And two, it looks worse than Disney's live action remakes. Now, as bad as Disney's live action remakes are, I will acknowledge it for. Now I will give the Disney remakes this. At least they feel like actual movies. Whether it's a movie that felt like a streaming movie, like the recent Little Stitch remake, or an actual movie that ended up sucking like Mufasa the Lion King. I mean, a film that kind of felt theatrical like that. At least they feel like real movies. At least I can acknowledge them as movies. The Outer Train Dragon remake doesn't looks like a fucking fan made film. It doesn't look like a real movie at all. Like, so yeah, and it just like everything here looks fake, and it looks so fake. The way it was shot, the cinematography, it looks like a how do I say this? It looks like a handheld camera. It looks like they didn't use the proper filmmaking cameras that you can use. It looks like they shot this on a freaking phone. And also, the casting. I mean, how come people are get easily offended when Disney race swaps their castings? Yet they're okay. Yet Astrid being race swapped gets a pass. That's not fair. Yeah, and not a single casting choice here is good at all. Heck, like they had such a missed opportunity of casting McKenna Grace as Astrid. Seriously, if only McKenna Grace was casted as Astrid, maybe I could have given this movie an extra point, and maybe this wouldn't have been my least anticipated movie of the year. But either way, I still would have hated this remake because why the fuck does this exist? But yeah, plus Mason Thames and McKenna Grace are dating in real life, so like McKenna Grace would have worked as Astrid. I think maybe the chemistry between Hiccup and Astrid and McKenna Grace's Astrid would have been a positive, a redeeming quality of the film. But it's so obvious that Mason Thames and Nicole Parker have absolutely no chemistry throughout. And even Mason Thames' Hiccup, yeah, his performance looks absolutely terrible. Like, his performance looks like fucking shit, man. Like seriously, it looks just outright embarrassing. And what else? Oh yeah, and I think the supporting characters as well look like a joke. Jared Butler maybe reprising his role as stoic, but he clearly does not fit in live action. Just because he voiced and a character in an anime film doesn't mean that he fits for a live action flick. He looks like freaking Burger Beard somehow. Yeah, that's what he looks like. And yeah, our supporting cast as well, they look like a fucking joke. I mean, Fish Legs, Rough Nut, Tough Nut, yeah, Gubber, like they look like a joke. Oh, and also speaking of jokes, the costume design, they look like freaking cosplays. Seriously, who designed the costumes? They look like a joke. And yeah, and the CGI, yeah, my god. Toothless himself looks like he was made by AI. Like he, like I mean, when I saw image of Toothless's design for the first time before the teaser came out, I thought it was a fake image, and even looking at Toothless now, I still believe it looks fake as hell. And yeah, and all the other dragons, they look like shit. They look too realistic, no expressions, and they look like they're not gonna have any personality to it. And the redness design, oh god, don't get me started on that. So yeah, I have more to say about this one, but I'll save the rest of my venting for. I will do another How to Train Dragon remake related video before the How to Train Dragon remake comes out. So yeah. So anyways, yeah, that's also for my analysis video on why you should watch Ballerina and skip How to Train Dragon remake. By the way, if you're wondering how I am going to watch the How to Train Dragon remake, well, I have a cinema voucher where I can just get my voucher and I instantly get tickets without having to give my cash away. So that's what I plan to use that voucher for the How to Train Dragon remake, and I'm doing that for a favor. So yeah, so that's all for my thoughts on it. So yeah, what are your thoughts on this video? Are you convinced that you should watch Ballerina instead of the How to Train Dragon remake? Who agrees with me that Ballerina will be the best movie of June 2025? Well, How to Train Dragon remake will be the absolute worst. Comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for the continuation of my Frozen Awards. I don't have any other major reviews planned until the Ballerina review. Yeah, so the my review for Ballerina will be my next movie review. So for the next few days, it will be mainly focused on catching up with my Frozen Awards 2025. So yeah, bye guys.